smart. I need cold water. You have some ice? Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Ronald and we are in another home today. In this case,
it's Sarah's house.
It is Sarah's house. So, as you all know, I am going home to home right now, making amazing meals with people, and one of them is Sarah. And today Sarah has a few things for us, so I hope you're ready. Now let's get started. Sarah, why don't you tell us what we have today?
We have asparagus.
Okay.
Carrots. Potatoes.
Okay.
Chicken.
There we have it.
And a bunch of stuff that came out of the cupboard.
A bunch of stuff. So you know what? Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure we're gonna utilize it to actually making an amazing meal. So today, I was asking Sarah, and she has, but it's a champagne kind of mustard. So it's a flavor we're going to go for here. So I hope you guys are ready. As you can see, I mean, it already looks amazing. You can't go wrong with this.
Let's do it.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to get our potatoes basically blanching off so that we can actually follow up with the chicken and everything else. Alrighty? Okay, so we're first going to wash our potatoes. You never go wrong with washing stuff because you don't know where they've been. Sarah picked up these amazing potatoes. I gotta say, I really like these potatoes actually. The good thing, you don't have to cut them up, you just let them, cook away, and then we basically finish them off with a little, hint with like salt and pepper, right? Which Sarah loves so much. To make the process faster, I'm just going to use like a bit of hot water in here, so that way things are a bit faster for us. Awesome. While our potatoes are going right there, by the way, when you're using a cutting board, it's always safe to put something underneath, so that way your cutting board doesn't move too much, simply because so you don't cut yourself. And now we're going to do the asparagus right here. I'm gonna let Sarah take over. So simply means the best way to deal with asparagus is making sure that you just break him, don't cut him. Some people tend to cut them, but you don't know which one is the best part. So just pop it off like that, and whatever stays is the best part. Okay, and this is why you guys probably can see this one here. It's really wrinkled, and when this happens, before you cook it, maybe 30 minutes or an hour ahead, all you have to do is literally just put this in water and it will come right back up. Fun, right?
So much fun.
So much.
I love snapping asparagus.
And we're going to give our asparagus a quick wash here as well. So now this is something we're going to put on later. We won't put this right away because we want this to basically cook it and then use it. I mean, if you happen to do it quickly enough, that's fine, but just make sure that you put it in ice water so it stops cooking. We're going to let this sit for a little while right now, just in water like this, and when we're ready, we put in kind of warm water and then put it onto the stove top. What's this little guy's name?
Finley.
Finley. Hi, buddy. I think he had me. So as you guys can see right now, as I said, we have our chicken here, and there's so many ways of working with chicken. I know Sarah here told me she just murders the chicken, so yeah, something's wrong with that. But anyways, we're going to do something pretty easy with this. As we said, we're going to be using the mustard here. So simply meaning right now we're going to cut it open and we're going to make it a stuffed one, and we're going to stuff it with some cheese. Right? If you have like maybe spinach, or maybe you have like a Philly cheese and mix it up with some spinach together and you stuff it in there, you can do that for sure. But we simply have some shredded cheese we're going to be putting inside there right now.
I hate touching raw chicken.
Well, if you're gonna eat it, you have to touch it, Sarah.
Raw chicken.
Are you guys like Sarah too here? Smoky, yeah. She's waiting for it to be on the plate. Okay, so we've just discovered that our chicken is kind of in strips a little bit because Sarah,
Bad Sarah.
But that's okay. Actually, what this does though is actually, this is amazing because the way I see it, if it's cut through like that, that means it's gonna cook a lot faster than anything else. Yeah, so, and also by the way, if you do this, that simply means it's gonna absorb the spices much faster. So Sarah here has Montreal Spice here. It's not a bad idea when you're dealing with chicken, absolutely amazing. But usually I wanna get in there, make sure that, and this is cut up like this. I wanna get all the spices inside like that. We also have garlic powder. And that, by the way guys, don't be shy about this. What I like about dry seasonings like this, you can keep them for a long time. Those of you who watch my YouTube channel, you know that I do use a lot of dry spices like this that I buy from Costco, and they're long lasting too. So I mean, look at that. How are you gonna go wrong with this? This is let's say you have a get together with some people. All you have to do is marinate your chicken or beef or pork, whatever, ahead of time for a few hours, and then when you're ready, put it into your oven or maybe put it on a barbecue, and you have an amazing meal. Again, so we'll put more spices but later on. Okay, tip for you guys, it's very important that you wash your chicken dishes right away. That is very, very important. So what we have here is a cast iron, and I love cast irons, oh my god, because you are sure that it's gonna keep the heat and you will have good flavors too. Our potatoes are on the way too, and they will be done soon enough. Sarah is putting on our asparagus. Okay, so our cast iron is pretty much ready. I don't advise you to do this, but I do that to feel if it's hot or not, but don't do that. So I'll have some olive oil on there, and that's what you're looking for right there. You want to get a nice sear. Okay, while we're at it, we're gonna put a little bit of black pepper in here as well. We'll do a bit of salt. So change of plans. We wanted to stuff the chicken, but it was cut in kind of strips a little bit, so we cannot really do that right now. So in a sense, if Sarah chooses to, we can put some cheese on top and can melt on top of it as we actually take it out. So what you're looking for is a nice golden brown at the bottom. So far we haven't seen that. The moment we see that, then we can actually mold it. We don't want to start ripping it out. Okay, Sarah just asked me here if I'm timing the chicken here. I don't typically time my food, but definitely depending on how hot the pan you're using. So in this case, we're using a cast iron. It holds heat. So within maybe 2 to 5 minutes, you can flip it the other side. And then we're going to put this in the oven for a little bit as well.
Ronald.
What did you tell us about yourself?
About me?
Yeah. Who is Sarah?
Who is Sarah? Sarah is someone who spends too much time working.
Okay.
And not enough time learning how to cook. Yeah.
And by the way, we're going to do also the word of the day. You all know I typically do a word of the day. The word of the day in my language, which Sarah is going to say in my language right now. So exciting actually that she's going to say it herself.
Okay, what am I saying?
Okay, so basically how we say chicken in my language, we say enkoko.
Enkoko.
That's it. You're practically fluent.
Bilingual.
You're practically fluent right now.
How do you say potato?
We say bumonde.
Bumonde? Like 2 for 2.
2 for 2. How about that? So I'll put this right in the oven for now. Okay. Okay, also the other thing to remember guys is to put in a little bit of salt. Any vegetables where you're cooking, it doesn't matter, more especially the green vegetables, it will make the color even more vibrant.
Oh.
Yeah, and also to keep the colors versus draining them out, because at the end of the day you want the nutrition not to overcook your stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure.
No?
It takes some time.
I think so, but do the biggest one. So Sarah told me she wanted to learn how to poach an egg. She's like, I can do a fried egg,
Yeah, I can fry an egg.
but I cannot do a poached egg. I'm like, poaching an egg is easier than frying an egg. Because some people, why am I saying that? Some people turn the pan like so hot, then you like, oh my god, oh, it's too low. Like, poaching an egg is like a quick. So we've just put on some water right now. We're going to show Sarah how to poach an egg so quickly.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this out because we don't want to cook it too fast. So we'll put it into right ice water so it can stop cooking right away, and we just have to warm it up for a minute because our chicken since we took a different route because of Sarah. So as you can see that ice water, it should basically stop it cooking right away. So Sarah's making the egg right now. So our water is pretty much ready, as you guys can see. So we just have to add in maybe about a tablespoon of what, Sarah?
Vinegar, white vinegar.
White vinegar. So then, what else do we put in, Sarah? Oil.
We need oil in there too?
Yes. So next, since basically your water is about to bubble, all you need to do now is put in your egg. Now, I know some people tell you should stir it up in order to make an egg. You don't necessarily have to do that. It's great if you do it, but you don't have to. No, get your hands down.
They are down. I don't want to burn myself.
Oh my God, Sarah.
I told you.
Sarah is the one doing this, so she knows how to do her eggs whenever she wants them. Question for you, how do you like your egg?
Not soft, not hard. Medium.
So basically the egg is ready, and now Sarah knows how to make an egg.
Now I know how to poach an egg. Ah. Ta-da!
So Sarah is just doing a little something to this egg here. Cut into it. Let us know what you think about it. It's still nice.
Perfect.
Perfect. There you go.
Perfect.
Now you know how to make your egg.
Perfect. Now I need toast.
Good? Mm-hmm. Good. So we'll leave this in the oven to keep, warm while we make the sauce. So what we're going to do here is what we call deglazing a pan. Okay, so here we have a bit of butter in here, like that much. So yeah, as you can see, you guys, we're going to deglaze this pan. What do we mean by deglazing a pan? Whatever leftovers are on the pan from anything you cooked, that's what we call deglazing a pan. So because there's flavors built up in here, so we basically do that. So then we get our mustard in here, because that's the flavor we're going with today. If you prefer, you can also, by the way, add, let's say, a little bit of cream in here. In this case, we won't do that for Sarah because she doesn't like that.
Don't like creamy sauces.
Yeah. So now, see that it looks a bit clumpy. I just want to use some water. I want to put a little bit of water in here to break this down. It depends how thick you want it, but I want this to be cut down a little bit, but also that means you are making a bit less mustard in it, which kind of helps in a way, so it's not too strong. So yeah. And also another way to cut this down, if you have a lot of lemon juice, you can put in there a little bit so it doesn't actually make it, it's less strong. Unless if you love mustard, right? Some people who don't love mustard, but they want the flavor. Mm-hmm. It's a little of lemon juice in here. Sarah?
Ronald.
Give it a taste. Let us know what you think about it.
It's good.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Okay. You can also, by the jazz lap a little bit by adding maybe a little spices to it. It doesn't really hurt, but you know what? If it's good, you don't have to do too much to it. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to put this on the side and get everything ready. So in our potatoes here right now, we're just going to add a bit of olive oil to it. Put some black pepper to it in there. Just toss. Now we're going to put our chicken in here to soak up all those juices a little bit. Like that. It's going to be nice and mustardy. Alright, so again we're gonna put a little of olive oil in this one. Just lap a bit with some, black pepper or whatever else you have in your house. Sarah,
Ronald.
food time.
All right.
Let's serve. Woo, look at that chicken. I really like actually these potatoes myself. I have a bit of asparagus. And since we have carrots, why not? Ooh. So basically we're done. As you can see, they're getting busy here. They seem to enjoy it so far. And I know you are saying, how much do you think this plate is worth? Going to the keg or maybe milestones?
Yeah, it's worth 30, 35, 40 bucks.
There you go. So someone owes me money. And I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is. So Sarah, is this worth it? Was it worth the wait?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because we talked about with Sarah way back actually to, you know, to make a meal together.
I'm impatient. I'm like waiting for food to
It's been
cook.
a long time, but I'm glad it's here. Is the chicken juicy though? Yeah, and that's good. I'm actually happy to see that. Thank you guys for coming to my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoy what you've just seen. And by the way, as usual, if you like to see the recipe for this, just look right down below and check out, of course, other videos as you can see around us right now. Check those out. I do DIYs as well on the side whenever I can. And of course, also my wife has a YouTube channel. It's called Respect is Going. Check that out, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Give me a like, share, subscribe. Bye guys.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. See, you're there, I'm here. I'm taller than you. You said I'm taller than you. Do you see that?
I said you're not that
See
much
that?
taller.
You're like right here.
That's a lie.
Okay, let's get started.